All right, so we're gonna get started. I hope everyone it's been a long day, is having a great day. I know it's been kind of crappy for the past, like a week. I know I'm over it. I cannot wait for the sun to come out because I do not do well in this type of weather. So again, if you guys are popping on, feel free to say hi. If you are watching the replay, please comment #replay. This way we can see how far we're getting. So this week, if this is your first time watching, every Thursday, either Tori or I come on live and we give our weekly energy reading for the week. And typically what we do is we have you choose either 3 cards, 3 letters, 3 numbers, any 3 things, and whichever one you're drawn to, you're going to choose that letter, number, etc. And we are going to give you a energy reading for the week. All right, so for today, we are going to pick A, B, or C. All right, so A, B, or C. And feel free to let us know which letter you're choosing. Here comes the cat again, trying to make sure he doesn't go over the phone. All right, so A, B, or C. I am sorry, my love. All right, so Haley's choosing C today. All right, so we're going to get started with A. First, I want to do this. B and C. All right, so we are starting with A. Just put these over here so I don't forget. All right. Okay, so A. The first card we have for you guys that chose A is the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so with this card coming up for you guys that chose A, it's kind of telling me that maybe you've been working really hard at something, or you've been really putting a lot of time and energy into something that you've been trying to create for yourself, something that you've been trying to accomplish for yourself. Okay, so that's what this reading is going to kind of revolve around for you guys. All right, so if you haven't gotten there yet, you will be getting there soon. The energy for this next week is very conducive for you guys to be able to create this 10 of Pentacles and be able to kind of, end a cycle, or even, be able to really bask in the glory of, what you've accomplished. Okay. So we also have the Page of Swords. All right. So the Page of Swords is kind of coming in like a challenge position. Okay. So something that you maybe either need to overcome, or maybe an obstacle that you may face in trying to get to this 10 of Pentacles moment. If you are already at this 10 of Pentacles moment where you feel like you've completed something, you've accomplished something, the Page of Swords, with this coming in the challenge position, is kind of telling you that there's more to learn about the situation, more to learn about whatever it is. Okay. So if you haven't yet gotten yourself to that point where you feel, yes, I've completed, I've, accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, be open to new ideas. Be open to new things that are coming in, because if you are trying to accomplish something and you think there's only one way to do it, there may be other ways to do it. Okay. And it's the cat again, trying to make sure he doesn't knock over the phone. So if you have already accomplished what you've wanted to, still be open to new ideas to come in, because even though you may think that you finished it, there could even be more coming in for you. All right. We have the King of Pentacles also. All right. So a lot of Pentacles. Oops, sorry. A lot of Pentacles. Okay. So you may be really feeling, again, very accomplished, very like you've finally gotten to yourself to a point where you feel like you can kind of, just sit back and relax. And I'm feeling for some of you, you really deserve to have that feeling. Okay. You really deserve to be able to take that time for yourself and really enjoy everything that you've been working so hard for. We also have the Ace of Swords. All right. So again, with the Ace of Swords coming up, I really feel like there's still something else coming in for you guys. It's almost like having that aha moment. All right. So again, we have the Page of Swords. Okay. So let yourself be open to that aha moment. Okay. Let yourself be open to not thinking that it's all said and done, because there is more that's wanting to come in for you guys. All right. So I have the King of Wands. And what this card is telling me right now is that you have accomplished so much. Okay. You may have, gone through a really tough time, especially when you're trying to build something for yourself. But you stood strong. Okay. That's in the past. All right. So moving forward, just know that, you put all your strength, all your effort, all your energy and getting yourself to this point where you are at right now, which is, for me, I'm feeling like a really good spot. Again, if you haven't accomplished whatever it is that you've been really thinking about, it's coming. Okay. Just keep going for it. Jacoby. He's like hanging on for dear life. All right. Next, I have the Nine of Swords. All right. So with this card coming up, it's kind of, and this card is kind of like in the future position. All right. So this is kind of saying, don't let worry get in the way. All right. Because again, when we get to a spot where we're just waiting for the shoe to drop. All right. I feel like something like that may start coming in for you where it's like almost worrying, but it's all in your head type of thing. Kind of that, oh my God, it's too good to be true. Something is going to happen. All right. So if these thoughts start coming in, you need to remind yourself, okay, you've really been through it. Okay. You've stood strong. You've accomplished so much. Don't let this Nine of Swords kind of hold you back from what you're doing. Okay. Let me do one more card for you guys. Which one? Okay. And then to round up, we have Judgment. Okay. So with this card coming in for you guys, it's kind of let go a little bit. Okay. Again, I'm feeling that's more with this Nine of Swords. Okay. Let go of that worry. Let go of that thinking that, things have to be difficult all the time. Just let go and just feel free. Okay. So that is what I have for A. We are going to move on to B. All right, B. All right, so Page of Wands for a B. All right, so with the Page of Wands coming in for you guys, all right, it's kind of telling me that, this upcoming week, you're going to have a lot of things coming in for you. Okay. This could be career, projects, or even any type of inspiration. All right. So something is going to be coming in for you guys where you're going to start to feel inspired, where I'm almost feeling like wanting to start something new for yourself. All right. So if that comes in for you guys, okay, just remember it's coming in at the perfect time because it's ready for that to come in. Because sometimes if we kind of feel stuck, if we kind of feel like, we're just going through and it's just like, okay, this is it. We almost, if something comes in for us and it's like, ooh, maybe I want to do this. Sometimes we kind of just like push it to the side. All right. But this week for you guys that chose B, hi, Marianne. For you guys that chose B, you're going to want to take this and really run with it. All right. We have the Four of Cups. All right. So with the Four of Cups coming in, especially so with this Four of Cups, all right, it's kind of telling me don't let that inspiration, okay? Don't let that slide away or slip away because you're worrying about things, okay? So if you have something that's coming in, you're getting really excited about, don't kind of negate that by thinking about all the things that maybe you don't have or you don't have in order to make whatever this Page of Wands happen, okay? You need to keep this feeling of inspiration, this feeling of, yes, I want to do this, all right? And don't let that Four of Cups type of energy kind of get you stuck in a rut or really push you back from doing, what this new thing is that's coming in for you. All right, so the next card I'll stop something. Next card I have for you guys is Temperance. All right, this is my favorite card. Yes, I'm saying that with sarcasm. No, Temperance is a good card because Temperance is all about patience. Okay. So specifically, if there's something emotionally going on right now where you're really wanting something to come in, again, it could be friendship, relationship, anything like that. If, you're kind of feeling a little bit stuck and you really want that, kind of emotional fulfillment, but you're not seeing it yet, this card is coming in just to tell you to have patience, all right? Because even though you might not see it right now, or you might not feel kind of emotionally fulfilled and supported, again, everything happens at the right time. So just have a little bit of patience because it's going to come in when it's supposed to come in. And sometimes too, we have to kind of balance our energy a little bit. So if this is referring to, maybe, how, especially being a parent or in a relationship, things tend to kind of be one-sided sometimes emotionally, where you feel like you're just giving and you're really not getting anything in return. Sometimes that has to be balanced out a little bit in order for you to start, bringing in that real emotional fulfillment. All right. We have the Hanged Man. Okay, so with the Hanged Man coming in, it's kind of telling us to start taking a look at things from a different perspective, okay? Especially, with this new inspiration that may be coming in for you. Again, it could be inspiration, career, some type of project that you want to work on, all right? So start taking a look at things from a different perspective, especially if you're feeling like this urge to do something, but you don't really know what it is. I'm feeling like for you guys that are feeling like that, it's whatever this thing is, it's kind of completely off into left field, something that, maybe you didn't think you wanted to do, it's going to start coming in. So yeah, really start flipping things upside down and taking a look outside the box. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups. All right. So with the Knight of Cups, this card is kind of telling me, for some of you guys, I feel like, you've kind of gone through a little bit of a tough time. All right. Especially when it comes to do with, maybe love or partnership, romance, anything like that. So I feel like some of you guys have really gone through the ringer, and this is probably where this Temperance is coming in. All right. Because you've jumped over a hurdle. And so now it's almost like, well, am I ever going to love again? Or, or even if it's something where you've been beating yourself up lately and you're trying to get back to that self-love, that self-care, but you're having a tough time really trusting in yourself, trusting in your heart. Okay. I feel like this is a lot to do with this Temperance card right here with the Patience. All right. So we have Justice. All right. So coming up for you guys, you're going to have to kind of, I'm hearing draw a line in the sand. Okay. So, and again, we talked a little bit about balance with the Temperance card. Okay. And then also too, with that Four of Cups, kind of, it's almost like letting people know what you're going to accept and what you're not going to accept. Okay. Setting those boundaries with people. Okay. Sometimes setting boundaries with yourself. All right. Because I know for me, sometimes when I kind of get in a rut and I kind of get down on myself, I literally have to say, no, stop it. Like, you're going to get through this. And you sometimes you have to be your own cheerleader in order to get yourself through something. Okay. But setting boundaries and making those decisions for yourself. Okay. And for your self-care and self-love. All right. So this card represents you guys right now. All right. So the Magician. All right. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you want to manifest for yourself, bring in for yourself, you have the power to do it. Okay. Because the Magician, he has the tools that he needs. I'm just feeling like maybe you guys don't know that you have those tools right now. Okay. Feeling a little bit maybe uncertain. Okay. But you have whatever it is you need to bring in what you want, specifically when it comes to this Page of Wands. Okay, whatever this inspiration or career project, whatever this is, you have the power to bring it in for yourself. Okay, you just have to trust yourself a little bit. One more card. So we have the Seven of Swords. All right. For you guys, I'm feeling like it's not that you guys have to watch your back, okay? But it's almost stop living in that mindset of I have to watch my back. Okay. Because sometimes we always feel like someone's out to get us. We always feel like, again, that we're not going to, or something's going to happen where it's just going to tear everything down. Okay. Have a little trust, have a little patience with this Temperance card. Because right now I'm feeling, specifically with you guys, I usually read this card differently where I feel like I have to tell you to watch your back or just, watch out for things around you. But I'm feeling like this for you guys with the Seven of Swords, I'm getting the energy of the opposite of that. Okay. I'm feeling like you don't have to watch your back as much as you think you do, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. So that is what I have for B. We are going to move on to those of you who chose C. This pile. Okay. All right. We have C. Again, if you're joining in, say hi. We are on C right now. And if you're watching the replay, please hit hashtag replay in the comments. And we are going on to C. All right. So we have King of Cups for C. I'm recording on two things and I keep on cutting off the card on what I'm recording on the bottom. All right, so King of Cups for C. All right, so with this card coming in, what is holding you back from feeling emotionally fulfilled? Okay, what is stopping you from getting to that point where you feel like you can breathe again? I'm almost getting the feeling that some of you guys, when we get so nervous or so, worked up, it's almost like, it's hard to breathe. I'm feeling like I need to tell you guys, what is it that is making you not feel safe and secure? Not, physical world around you, but in your heart. Okay. We have the Five of Pentacles. All right. So with the Five of Pentacles, I can talk. With the Five of Pentacles coming up, okay, with this King of Cups, okay, so what is it that you need to feel emotionally fulfilled right now? What is kind of holding you back from feeling like that? You know what that answer is, okay? For some of you guys, it's almost like we're ignoring it. So and I'm just going to throw out an example. If we're in a relationship and we're just not feeling, emotionally either connected or emotionally fulfilled, okay, that would be, that's the situation. Okay. So what is it that, you kind of know what it is, but you don't want to say it? All right. So it's time to really start taking a look, lifting your head up, taking a look around. What is it that is holding you back from being emotionally fulfilled? Okay. Because even though you may feel stuck, you may feel like you don't have the answers. If you really start thinking about it and, going deep into your heart, you're going to find out what that answer is because you have the key to your own emotional happiness. All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so again, talking more about emotions here. All right, with the Ace of Pentacles, you're gonna start feeling that stability emotionally wise. Okay, I'm feeling like C is a lot about emotions. All right, you're at the beginning stages of being able. Hi, Marianne. You're at the beginning stages of being able to feel emotionally fulfilled, emotionally supported. Okay, and sometimes when we're at the very beginning, it may feel like we're not going to get there, but this is the new beginning. This is the opportunity. So whatever is coming in, especially this week, this is the opportunity to begin to feel that emotional security, that emotional, stability, and whatever it is that's going on. We have the Nine of Swords. This is really weird. All right, because I'm going to tell you why this is really weird. Because I split the deck into 3 different piles prior to the reading. One for A, one for B, one for C. Didn't B get Nine of Swords? I split the deck. This shouldn't have been in C. Anyway, maybe it got mixed in, but okay, you guys need to hear this. That is crazy. I split the deck. You guys saw me split the deck, right? There's no way this card could have came up. But anyway, you guys needed to have this card. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords for you guys, and we got a cat again. All right, so with the Nine of Swords coming in, all right, so there's a lot going on around you in the day-to-day life, okay, in the physical world around you, that's kind of making you maybe feel unsafe, making you feel a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety. So whatever it is that's going on right now, don't let this throw you off your game a little bit, okay? Because again, like I said, you have the key to make, yeah, it's my cat. You have the key to help you get to the spot where you're feeling emotionally fulfilled and emotionally secure. I know, baby. I know. I'm sorry. I'm ignoring you. Okay. So don't get thrown off by anything that's going on around you in the world around you right now. All right. Let's do the next card. Let me try to do this. Please don't scratch me. All right. So we have strength. All right. So with the strength card coming in for you guys, again, holding strong. Okay. And it may be, whatever this is that you need to, get fulfillment and do in order to feel emotionally fulfilled. Okay. I'm feeling like something happened either recently in the past or maybe even a little bit further back in the past where you've really had to have strength. Okay. So again, it's maybe something where you got beat up a little bit. Okay. Maybe torn apart emotionally a little bit. But again, that is in the past. Okay. So it's time to move forward from that. And it's time to really leave that in the past. Okay. Because nothing you can do or say now can change the past. Okay. The best that you can do is learn from it, get the experience from it. This way, as you're moving forward, you take that experience and you won't make the same mistakes. You won't fall into the same patterns. All right. All right. So we have the Ace of Wands. Okay. So again, you have another ace. So you have the Ace of Pentacles and you have the Ace of Wands. Okay. So aces are all about new beginnings. So you're at the perfect stepping off point right now to bring in that new beginning for yourself. Okay. And with the wands, again, it's more about that inspiration. Okay. So sometimes, I have a cat here in my mouth. Sometimes when we have those new inspirations, when we have those new things coming in for us, that helps us, fill our cup emotionally. Okay. You got one more card. All right. So 7 of Cups we got a lot of choices, a lot of different direction that we need to go, that we could go in. All right. So try not to let all these different choices, all different decisions kind of trip you up. All right. Again, with this 9 of Swords cards, okay, a lot of worry, okay. And you could be worrying about all these different choices that you could make or should make. All right. Try not to, rather than, taking on all these different choices, all these different, thoughts, rather than taking it in as a whole, try to break it up piece by piece. Okay. Rather than focusing on everything at the same time, take one thing at a time and kind of, figure out which is the best road for you to go down, one at a time. Because sometimes when we try to think of things all together, it kind of like gets melded together. So we can't make that right decision for ourselves, or we feel like, like I can't decide. Take one thing at a time. And the last card for you guys is the Sun. All right. So that's kind of just, validating for me, yes. All right. It's time to really start breaking things down and trying not to take on everything all at the same time. Thank you, Marianne. I know he's my baby. He's 17 now. So he's my cutie. All right, guys, that's what I have for you tonight. I hope that you all enjoyed it and that it was helpful. Feel free, if you have any questions or anything, to message us at, you are very welcome, Haley. So let me tell you guys quickly, we do have some events coming up in March. We actually have tomorrow, right? Today is Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow, Tori still has tickets available for her Meet Your Animal Totem. There are some in-person spots still available, but there's Zoom available as well. On Saturday the 16th, Tori is doing Intro to the Chakras. On the 19th, Tuesday the 19th, I am doing a Violet Flame Energy Healing Circle. Again, if you have any questions on the Violet Flame or what we're doing, please feel free to message me. And then wrapping it up in March, Tori is doing Connecting with the Ascended Masters, which should be really, really awesome. Again, in person or virtual. All of our stuff is on Facebook events and Eventbrite. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Let's see what he's doing. He's very needy. He's like a baby right now. Oh, sorry. Probably shouldn't have moved my head so you could see his butt. I'm sorry. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you all have a great week, and you'll be catching Tori next week. Have a great night. Bye.